Hello, welcome back everyone ជំរាបសួរពុកម៉ែបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នា and hello all my friends and family, and today we come back to tell our story with our children. So last time we talking about my son Samuel, and right now we're gonna be talking about my second son is Nephi.
Say hello. Hi everyone, this is Nephi. So how should we begin?
Yeah, we're gonna be tell about what he's born and what is going on with him, and I know a lot of people want to know more about him, how he's going with Nephi, what we can detail more about him.
Okay, so our family had just moved to California. I was in the Navy, and we were living at my first duty station, Travis Air Force Base in Northern California near Sacramento. And it was fall 2016, around October, when we found out that we were expecting another baby. And soon after we found out that we were having another baby, Rota had her first ultrasound. And so we went to the local hospital, David Grant Medical Center at Travis Air Force Base, and Rota got an ultrasound, and the technician surprised us by saying, "There are two babies." And we were super excited. We were also very surprised. We thought, two babies? That's incredible. And we were just giddy with joy. And I called my mother and told her the news, and she was excited and surprised. And so we didn't think this would ever happen to us, that that Rota could get pregnant with twins.
Yeah, that thing we we happy for that, and it's kind of like nervous to me too. And some people ask, is it in your family have twin? Your husband family side have twin? We both know, no idea that no one had twin at all. So it's the first time for us that we start to have twin, and it's more things happen.
And then the technician told us the bad news. She said that at David Grant Medical Center, they aren't able to do twin pregnancies. It's a high-risk pregnancy, and they said that they were not able to continue Rota's care at that hospital, that she needed to go somewhere where they were able to take care of her in her high-risk pregnancy. Twins, when pregnant with twins, there can be lots of complications. And so they referred us to another hospital in the area called North Bay Medical Center in Fairfield, California. And so right away I was trying to get her an OBGYN at that hospital. I knew it was very important that she have regular checkups with the OBGYN because it was a high-risk pregnancy. But there was a lot of difficulty. I was working full-time in the military at the time, and when I was able to go to North Bay Medical Center, they said that they were not going to take her as a patient because it was a high-risk pregnancy. And so that was a disappointment, and we had to go back to David Grant Medical Center and get a different referral to UC Davis Medical Center. UC Davis Medical Center is it's a university hospital, and so it is the highest quality of care. It has all of the specialties, and it has doctors who can see patients who have high-risk pregnancies. So we felt good about this, and many weeks had passed. It was now January of 2017, and we made a trip to Arizona to visit my family. I have a younger sister named Cami, and she was getting married. So we wanted to be with the family and join in that special occasion. We wanted to be there at Cami's wedding and celebrate with her. While we were in Mesa, Arizona, it was the day of the wedding, and we had some time, so we had made an appointment at a local ultrasound clinic to find out if we were having boys or girls. Remember, Rata was pregnant with twins, and we were going to find out if they were boys or girls. And at the ultrasound clinic, we got to see the babies, but we also received very tragic news. We were able to see that one baby was healthy, but one baby had died. The dead baby had stopped moving, and there was no blood flowing through the umbilical cord to that baby. And so this made us very, very sad, and we cried, and I took Rotad to the emergency room, and it was confirmed at the emergency room that one of the twins had died. Rotad, why don't you take a moment to talk about that, your feelings about that, when that happened, when we found out that Nephi's twin brother died.
So in that time that we found out that one twin of Nephi died, and I feel like I don't feel in pain at all about what's going on with him. It just, in the time before we are going to find out boy or girl, and I just feel cramp, and I just thought like, I'm not, because I feel cramp, I need to be sit down and to be relaxing, and after that I sit down, I just feel just fine, and after that what John been telling, we tried to find out, and they told us about one twin die. It's cannot acceptable that we hear a bad news about one baby die, and we that feeling, I feel so emotional, and I feel so sad, and I just, it's kind of like, that feeling. I feel I don't want to see anyone else. Just in the room, and some of the families came and just encourage me to get a hug from anyone. And the next day is Cammy's, my sister-in-law get married, and it's kind of sad day for me that I need to join it for her wedding.
So I just want to add that this was week 16 of Rotaz's pregnancy. Week 16, and we learned about twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. What happened when Nephi's twin died was Rotaz's body tried to save the twin, and at the moment Rotaz's body tried to save the twin, oxygen was there was a change of the flow of blood and Nephi wasn't getting oxygen. Or the other case is that when the twin died, clotted blood in the umbilical cord passed through the placenta into Nephi's body and in his brain. We learned that the twins were sharing one placenta. And what's interesting is, I'm going to say something else about our other children. So Rota has had 3 pregnancies, and 2 of them have been with twins. Nephi was the first twin pregnancy, and we have twin daughters. And without knowing everything about Nephi's twin pregnancy, we think that they were very similar. So they were most likely 2 babies in one sac sharing one placenta. People who have twins will learn that this is called monoamniotic monochorionic. Monochorionic, I could be saying the words wrong, but it means one placenta, one sac. Mono. Anyways, so when we returned to California, Rota started having regular appointments with a highly skilled, high-risk pregnancy OBGYN, and it was very comforting. The doctor was very kind and very understanding to Rota's situation. But they did tell us that there was additional bad news, that Nephi had suffered a severe brain injury, and that they prepared us for the likelihood that he would have a very different life than our other children. So he was born on April 27th, 2017. His birthday's coming up. Today's the 24th. He'll turn 5.
Yeah.
He'll turn 5 in about 3 days.
He's a sweet boy.
Yeah. I'll help you see his face. But so he's been diagnosed with cerebral palsy. He can't move or sit up on his own. He can't hold his head up. He has to lay in a medical bed. He needs a wheelchair. Well, he has all these things. He has a medical bed. He has a wheelchair. He also cannot have food or water through his mouth. He gets everything. He gets a special formula diet through his G-tube. He has many medications that he needs to take. And so he's very medically fragile, but he is a very special boy. Everyone who meets Nephi is charmed by him. We love him very much, and some of the sweetest things are when he's happy and excited. Rota, do you want to talk about?
Yeah, when I say about like what is the make him lasting and tickling is the noisy toys, or something like the sound of the water on, and sometimes like the trigger thing, like when he's before he started pooping, he gonna be laughing so much.
Also, when you cook and you use the blender to make a smoothie.
Yeah, that the blender is making him kind of like, his body is kind of like shaking, like he's so happy. And those are part like make us happy with him also, because he's laughing so loud.
He loves to smile. He loves to listen to music and hear other people's voices. He loves to laugh. Rotan knows all of his tickle spots, right?
Yeah, his tickle spot is almost all his whole body, but mostly it's on his back. and on around his arm or his leg. It's kind of like when they do that, he start to moving and he start to make a sound. He start to like smiling, and then like if I keep doing that, he gonna be like lasting so hard.
Yeah. He's a very sweet boy, and also people notice his long eyelashes, and he is very beautiful. We love our son Nephi, and he has brought us. He has brought us lots of joy, and he brings the family together. It can be very challenging taking care of him, but it's an act of love. We love him, and we also know that his twin brother, who is in heaven, will always be a part of our family, and someday Nephi will be changed, and he'll have a strong, healthy body in the resurrection, and we'll be with our Nephi's twin, our other son, someday. In our faith, we believe that families can be together forever.
Yeah, so this is the story that talking about Nephi, and we want to tell more to you about him a little bit more, and we want you to follow all our story by subscribe and to learn that how is Nephi is doing, how we do taking care of him, what he's enjoy with us. And thank you for all your support and your watching to our story.
Yes, thank you everyone. Please remember to subscribe, like this video, ring the bell, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye.